That out of the way, it's disgusting. Hello, welcome in. Kojak had me on the phone, so I'm a little bit late. So I'm sorry about that. I was on the phone to Kojak. Kojak, if you're there, buddy, I'll call you back afterwards. I'm sorry, geez. Andy Cole. So, as the title says, we're going to wait a minute just for a couple of people to come in. Oh, it's really weird because it's that way up. As the title, whoa, what's going on? Where am I looking? Ooh. As the title says, we're unboxing this. This is another rocket. But what type of rocket? That is the question. There's a million different rockets. Jamie, Diane, Andrew, everybody, welcoming 9 people. Let's turn it back around. Oh, Matt just gets closer. Right. We've got 10 people, that'll do, that's enough. Let's get a little knife out. Just get a little knife out for the unboxing. So here, I need to get my pad on actually, 1 minute. There we go, guys. I need the comments. There we go, we've got the comments. So we're going to unbox this, guys. Yeah, awesome, man. Thanks very much for the likes. Welcome in, everybody. Dave Finnegan, Paul Leal, Jamie, Diane, Ian F, Kojak, Andy Cole, welcome in, Geese, hope you're well. Diane Andrews, hello everybody. Alright, I'm going to start unboxing this because there's enough people in. So here we have another Abu. I've got to be a bit careful because I just have. Just a little knife, as you do. Like I said, I want to be a bit careful opening this because it's containing another box. It's not often you get the box. This is a slightly modded rocket, but it's a very rare rocket. We have it as a box. So we have a box, man. There's the other rockets over there, look. It's Kojak, one of the 2. So here we go. Let's move the massive weapon out of the way. I hope everyone's well. So, if anybody knows anything about Abus, that particular rocket is a very hard rocket to get hold of right now. It's got a flat bar cage though, so it ain't completely original. But this particular rocket right here is a 6500 C3CT sports rocket, which is really hard to get hold of. I've got a Mark II version, but I wanted a Mark 1. So it comes with the original, that is an original as well, so it's got the original handle. It's even got the phones in the box. Okay, it's in a lot better condition than it looks in the photos. So, yeah, no, needs a service. It's got a QTC mag, which is like rare. Like really, oh, it's a big threaded one as well, so a little wind does a lot. That's beautiful. I need some more of them. It's not set up, so we're not going to worry about mags and stuff. I need to take it apart really, don't I? Should we take it apart? I think we should. I think we need to set the mag up and all that malarkey, don't we? He reckons it's got tournament bearings in it. Oh, the mag's but the mag's not rubbing the spool. That's a great start. Wow, man, that's not fast at all. That's got to have active brakes, man. Lots of them. That is rubbish. That's not going very fast at all. This thing needs a service, right? So there we go. We have got an etched cage, but that's because it's an aftermarket cage. Brand new by the looks of it, pretty much. Chrome rocket. Not a chrome rocket. C3 CT Sports rocket. Mark 1. Apparently the one to have. Have a look at the bullet. So what sort of bullet it's got in it. Yeah, that's what I thought it'd have. Okay, so it's got that sort of style bullet. Too much oil. Too much oil. South Coast Dangleruk. So we're just doing a bit of an unboxing, bro, of my new Apple. It seems to work anyway. And it's definitely over greased, I can feel it. But it's got like, it's all original except for this silly little handle. I'm not massively keen on them. That'll be changed, man. But yeah, that's the new rocket. So let's have a good look. It all looks pretty clean. It's got a few dings and knocks. QTC quick mag. Super quick and all. Liking that a lot. Let's take it apart now. Oh yeah, here you go. These are the, this is for Kojak. Kojak wants to have a look at the normal rockets. There you go. Cause I'm the rocket man. I think you've got too many abos already. Anyway, let's take this thing apart. Let's get on to the questions. John B, welcome in. Bearded fisherman. Yes, Kojak, going back to your question, buddy, I changed the grease in the other reels that was not working the other day in the cold weather. Exactly that. I got home, I took it all out and did my normal oil, and it was cushy. Right, they're done up to perfection. They're not over tightened. That's a good sign. Good. I'm going to go to the... I'm sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm just reading your thingies. Hope you die, it's so painful. Oh, what's that, the boat, is it? Is that a boat? No, Andy, it's not a pen, mate. There's not many bits that go everywhere. Okay, that's a good sign. It's only got a okay, so it's got an old school two slot pinion in there, so that needs changing, that's not a big deal. Oh, it's proper old school. It's got brake block active, or did it have two? They can come out, get out. So it had brake blocks active. I don't know if there was another one in there. Oh, there comes the rest of the reel. Happy days. It comes apart nice. Yeah, he's greased. These have got ceramic bearings in it, right? And they've been oiled, so that's got to be taken apart. Look at the grease all over everything. Look, it's oily everywhere. People wonder why their reels are unbalanced. That's never going to be any good for balance. But yeah, that brake block needs to go in the Abu parts. Which Abu parts has already got a brake block in it? That is the question. I'll put it in this one. Don't want a brake block. Get out. We don't use brake blocks around here. Not only got a mag. Yeah, they're greased up, man. They're ABEC bearings, right? ABEC 9 bearings, and they're greased. And they're wobbly, so they need new bearings. That's alright, we'll get new bearings for it. I've actually got two pairs that's sitting in the post office when it pick up. It's got a lovely QTC monomag. That is a beauty. It really is a beauty of a monomag, if ever I've seen one. That's lovely, that is. Excellent. So this is well good value for money so far, guys. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it, but it wasn't enough. The geezer have done it. I won it well cheap on eBay, put it that way. Take the other side off. I hope everyone's well today. Hopefully these are tight. Oh, that's beautiful. If you can undo it with this screwdriver, it ain't over tightened. Absolutely spot on, man. He knew what he was doing, the guy who owned this reel, clearly. Except for when it comes to oiling. He's a little bit mad. Maybe he done it because it's safe to someone who might not know what they're doing with an avenue. So have loads of oil in it rather than not. So he's obviously done it for that reason. This is one of the mintiest I've seen yet on the side cage. No dings, no dents. All needs washing, doesn't it? That's mint, man. Rare as rocking horse. That is rare as rocking horse. This is an aftermarket cage, and you just hold fire, it'll have a different one soon. Let's have a look inside the gears. Change the stupid handle. I don't need to put the bits in places, guys. I'm just going to chuck it all in a pile on the side. This guy knew what he was doing with the reel because none of this is cranked up. So, oh, it's got the new style cage as well. Okay, so it's been upgraded. This has been upgraded because it's got the screw style, but this looks like the older style, heavy one. Yeah, man. This is all good stuff. Springs on wrong way round. Doesn't matter. And why is that staying in there, that shaft? Is that tolerant shaft in it? Right. Oh, nasty, man. I've got arthritis all over my body, the bearded fisherman, mate. I know all about that, man. John B, what was that, mate? Oh, John, man, seriously? Thanks, John. Can everyone oh, you are smashing explosions. I'm sorry, John, mate. You're a nightmare, man. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so it's got a standard shaft. It's got a standard shaft in it. Okay. It all looks good then, the shaft. A little bit of judder, whatever they call it, where it's spun a little bit. Needs to be bearing place, that's fine. It's needed, though. 100% it's needed. Man, it is screws everywhere. It's all tightened to perfection, though, so. Well, is this one with a spring, or is it. Wow, what is going on under there, man? I've not seen that one before. What is that all about? What is that? What is that? What is that thing? I ain't seen that before. What does that do, man? Okay, that's bizarre. That's a new one, guys. I've not seen this before. It's obviously because the type of cage it is. I wonder if I'm supposed to have this on the others. What is this? This thing. Not seen that before. That's cool. That might be an uprated washer. Makes sense. That's cool, that. Alright. It's not over greased. It is pretty manky though. And it's an uprated cage. Uprated brake plate. And it's the one with the, oh, that's even weirder spring. Wow, man. Okay, I've not had one quite like this before. This one's a bit different. Yeah, I understand how it works. Okay, it's a little bit different now. It's cleaning. It's cleaning. Just watch how that spring pings off. Okay, so it just hooks around that there. That's pretty good. So the spring there just hooks around that bar there, which pulls it back. That's pretty genius. I've not seen that one yet. I'm wondering if this is an Akios plate in it and gears. Good job, mate. You didn't have to do that, brother. Thank you very much. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, this needed it. It's all a bit greasy and a bit sandy in there, to be honest. And to get this out, you just flex that and push it. So that spring just comes off. And this will come apart like standard. And you're left with a pristine brake plate, really. And what can you say about pristine brake plate covered in oil? These look a bit rusty. What is that doing under there, man? Wow. What's going on with that, man? That shouldn't be in there, brother. Okay, this could be an issue. I've never seen that in there before. That shouldn't be in there. No, it looks good, to be honest. Oh, that's dry, man. Okay, well this is lucky we got hold of this reel. She needed some love. This is all a bit, not rusty, but it's verging on it. This bloody return bearing, anti-reverse bearing. Yeah, they move. Just a pal. Apparently get them out with a magnet. So what this is going to require this time is a full flusher, I think that is. So let's get, I'll do some isopropylene on this occasion, to be honest. I want to go harsh with this, I think. Sorry I'm ignoring the comments for a minute, I'm just kind of getting a bit busy, you know. I didn't mean to do this on this live, but anyway we're doing it. We're halfway there now. I've not been in the best place recently either, so this will help. Because I need to concentrate on something else other than being a miserable git. This will help. So what we're doing here is just going to try and get as much rubbish out of that anti-reverse bearing as I possibly can. And ISO is quite kind on stuff, so I might have to try and get another side plate if this one's knackered, but it should be alright. I'll get it back together, we'll get it back. It hasn't had any love on this bearing ever by the looks of it. Literally ever. Yeah, man, that's not good. Get out. Luckily ISO shouldn't do any damage to this case. Well, I'm hoping not anyway. Let's try that one. This medical grade ISO shouldn't do any damage to anything like this. It's fine. No, it's fine. Clean it, lovely that is. Yeah, I need to try and get that out of there best I can. Right, can I get these out? They're all moving. They're all moving. So I've got this little pick thing and I'm just running it between these bearings, yeah? I've got a little, almost plates between them. So I'm not too keen on taking these apart. Loosen it a bit and dab it a bit. And then wash it. So this little fight, like half an hour live, is probably going to be an hour long now, or maybe longer. Because we're now doing a real service. There's quite a lot of rusty water coming out of this. It's not rust, it's not water, I've got to remember that, Tyson. Don't light a cigarette. It's looking better. I'm glad you can't see my concentration face. Now the lips hanging out now. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. Tim and Marina, is that Tim and Marina? Yeah, it is. Welcome in, guys. Currently, this is my new reel. I'm just ripping it apart because that's what you do with a new reel when you get one, isn't it? It's not new though, it's not brand new. Why did that have that little wash in there? What was the purpose for that? Why did they feel the need to put that in there? No reason at all. And I'll wash this with water. Over a tub with the plug-in. All these things you learn. Chat amongst yourselves, I need to find a plug. I know it's smoky over here as well. I lost my plug. Where's that gone? What's this? I'm going to go to some roasting hot water full of fairies, loads of it in there. Try and get this out. Bear with me, guys, the back is it. Whilst I'm here, I'll wash the other bits. Bear with me, guys. I'll wash this. If anybody missed what the reel looks like, just go back to the start and go about 5 minutes in and you'll see it. Just going to wash this quick and start again with a fresh service. Said it has around the bearings, but I'm not too sure. They do look like it. I might as well wash these bits. These bits. I need to wash it all. That doesn't need washing. I hope everyone's well today. I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Cleaning this abbey up. I'm going to start doing something a bit different on them as well. I'm going to start putting a tiny layer of grease over the base plate, the brake plate, just to prolong its life. Because I'm very sparing with my grease, but if I put a little tiny layer smeared over my finger, it'll be right. So this has got a two slot pinion. I need to get some new gears for this. I've probably got some in another reel sat over there, so we'll just put it back together how it is and we'll see how it is first. To be honest, these are probably all original. That's probably why it all looks different, because it's a Mark 1 rocket rather than a Mark 2 sports rocket. It's probably what they upgraded, so you probably find I need to upgrade a couple of bits in here. The price I paid for that ain't problem. Looking for the right bargain, this one. I expected to pay a lot more for that one. eBay can be amazing at times. Sorry guys, I'm just washing these couple of bits up. I'm moving that. No, you keep saying that, you're there, you can tell people they're coming. Alright, 10 bits cleaned. What else needs cleaning? Anything else? Might do the cage. Brush gets bits you can't normally get as well. Little paintbrushes were handy to clean the cages with, I have to tell you guys. I would show you me washing it, but we've seen it before. I can't bother turning it down. I'm going to get all the old grease off. All the other bits I can wipe off. And this just gets better as you use it. All this sort of, it's not corroded, it's just surface. And there'll be over a couple of services that'll all go. Alright guys, let's go. I don't know why that washer was in where it was, so we'll leave that to one side. I'm putting that back in, not right now. I'll have a look at the schematics at some point. Oh my god, okay. I know it's just got the carbon, I thought it was the wrong washer. The reason that looks different is because it's got the carbon text washers. They are supposed to be dry and they're fairly dry, but they're not completely. Okay, she's got a array of washers, that one's actually okay. I'll go on as well. Hi Julia. We're just taking apart another rocket. Got another bargain on eBay, so just unboxing it. Yeah, that's it, mate. Well done, Kojak. Cappuccino. There you go, that's what we're doing, a CT rocket. So let's go through these bits quick and reassemble this bad boy. These needed de-rusting, if anything. Probably got another pair of these. Let's have a look. Oh, that pair right there looks the ones. So we swap them over the springs straight away because look at them shiny little beauties. So we put them back in it. This is well different, this thing here. I don't know why and what this is all about, but it's going back. They're all clean. That had a bit of rust on it. Yeah, I haven't actually dropped anything on the floor yet, Andy. Nearly. I was quite lucky. I think we got hold of this at the right time, it's real. And I could zoom it in a little bit. No, don't block message, don't. No. Trying to block your messages, it's no good. How do you zoom now, man? No, don't remove the comment. 16 people and 16 likes. It won't let me zoom anymore. No, I keep trying to remove the comments. Right, how do I make them go away from it? None. Put them away from it. It doesn't let you. Oh, there you go. Oh, the zoom's better. Are they sorted here? Oh, there you go. Well, I'm moderating people, I'm doing all sorts of stuff, man. There we go, we're a little bit zoomed. Is it zoomed in or not? Is that the same as it was? Anyway, is that just the same as it was? No, it's a little bit, isn't it? It's a little bit zoomed. You guys can zoom in if you need to. You guys can zoom in. So, this reel's definitely been used for fishing, not just field casting, I can tell you that. It's nice to check all this sort of stuff out. It's got that stupid little plastic thing in there, just get rid of that. I'm sort of sidetracking myself here. But see this thing here? It's stupid. The first thing on the floor, Andy, first thing, mate, the end cap. See this stupid thing here, right? You get rid of this because it does nothing other than it's supposed to hold you. It does hold your shafting so it doesn't fall apart. You take it apart, but I don't want that. It doesn't want to be full of oil in there either. Get out. People love oil, don't they? Same with this one, but this one's full of. No, it's all been done up too tight. You can see it because look, there's like, I don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look on that screen over there. It's got a little dent in it. When you zoom in, you see it's been done up too tight. That's alright. Doesn't really affect it. And so there's that, and that. This is all clean. That needs cleaning. That's dirty. I appreciate everyone's time being in the house though. I really do. Everyone's staying in. Thanks for being here. It was an unboxing, it's now turned into a taking apart. A bit different. I've got to do the bearings I suppose as well, but I think I want to do everything else first, do the bearings in a minute. So if you want to stay along, stay along. Thanks for joining and staying. Just going to give everything a nice clean. I remember I zoomed a tiny bit. Get all that dirty oil out of there, clean the shaft. I've got some spare shafts I could put in if there's any damage or anything like this. The TSRs. All looks okay. Not the best condition shaft, but ain't the worst looking thing I've seen. Alright, let's put that back together and I'll sort it. One thing at a time, mate. One thing at a time. This is all dry, and it's really nice to see that this has all come out how I want it. So there's blatantly not the oil, the drag. Bottom one always gets a bit, and that's dry enough to put it back together. Nice. I'm going to wash this, which is the main gear. Very nice in there. I'll give it a little bit of a wet and dry. Fine on that one. Right, so what we've got in here is we've had a bit of salt water in there, so I'm just going to get a bit of wet and dry here. I'm just going to make a little thing up. I'm just going to run inside that clutch base where the clutch sits and just try and lift some of this. It's coming off slowly. We don't want to put uneven pressure anywhere then. I don't know what it is, to be fair. Is it corrosion or is it just dirt? I'll work it out. Might need some alcohol in it. Let's get the So the gears are a little bit corroded. So I need to get probably, I could put the one out the other rocket. I've got an old rocket set there, but this is coming. As long as I can make this smooth, it should wear off anyway. Looks animal, I know, but it ain't. I'm not scratching it. So smooth off that, and then that'll wear off anyway. Well, that's coming off now. Happy days. There we go. That's what we want to see. We're getting it off now. We've wetted it up and we've loosened it up. There we go. We're getting it now. Exactly what we want. Get that manky, whatever that. I think it's just old oil. It's congealed oil, and the drag was making a funny noise to us. That's probably why. Right. That's clean. Let's go and soak that off. Happy days. It's all clean. Sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat much. I'll come back to that in a minute. Oh, looks good now. So that's finished with smoky on everything. We'll have a look at that case because we had that dodgy bearing in it. Put the bit back over. Start drying up and reassembling that gearbox. Another bit of tissue. There you go, there's an adder in pieces in front of you. Every piece possible other than taking that side cap off. And there's the mag, I ain't taking that out. We'll just put a drop of a bit of the pen oil. Some of the thread of that. Both sides. A little bit of oil on them. Yeah, that's better. It's such a quick one. That's a tournament mag because it comes out fast. It's got massive threads. Look, see the threads? They're really big if you can see them. So with one turn, it's like loads. Where normally you'd be winding and winding and winding like these ones. I'll show you the comparison. These ones, I know these are quite wide threaded as well. To be honest, they're fast as well. But some are really slow when you wind them out. Some are really slow, like they take ages. These ones are the best. These big threaded ones. Oh me, you're picking stuff up. The mag's good on it. It's all really straight. They've taken the ring off. They've taken that ring off to enable the QTC mag to be as tight as possible to that knob. It's nice. I like it. I couldn't have done that better if they tried. So happy days. So, Sweet, welcome in. You had a crappy day, have you? I've had a crappy couple of weeks, Sweet. This is what I'm doing live here because I can't bother to go fishing. Not today, anyway. So, right, back to this thing, which we've got a load of gunk out of and rusty stuff. I'm just going to basically grease this up this time, and then next time I'll strip it again, and we'll just keep doing it, and it should come good. It's definitely not great though, look, that's the orange. Not what you want to be seeing. I could get another bearing and try and press this one out. It's got a little clip. They tried that already. Oh, there's the clip. Okay, so Yeah, maybe I'll actually try pressing this bearing. There is a way of doing it without smashing your case up, but I didn't really ever want to have to do it, but maybe I will. Maybe this can be the test piece. So that isn't great, I'm not going to lie. Have I got any GT85 or anything like that to blast? Spray grease, no. Spider killer. No. Mr. Muscle, no. Actually, is that Mr. Muscle oven cleaner? It is, that'll work. I don't like all WD-40 and all that malarkey, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to splash a bit of light oil onto it, just to wet it. Oh, man, it's sucking oil up. So I need one of them massive cotton buds I've got. Pardon me. Dumped in grease, man. You gotta get this thing packed full of grease, man. It takes so much grease as well, you wouldn't believe. I know some of it disappears into the thing, but you would not believe how much grease this bearing can take once you go stripped out. So much. It's like crazy. I'm leaving loads of excess in that bit though. It's fine. Alright, that's greased up as good as we're going to get that right now. Okay, let's put it over there. This is what I was saying though, I'm quite actually willing to, I've never done it, but I'm going to start just smearing cases with a bit of grease like this, just a bit of a preservative inside the reel. That's going to be my new thing I'm going to start doing. So let's go on to the base plate, the brake plate. Let's put this together. It's weird setup it is. I've started going back to the blue grease as well. After the issue I had on the beach the other day. David Haynes, welcome in. Hope everyone's well, sweet. It'll be alright, and another day's gonna be a better day. If you're having a bad day. Right. We need a smaller swab. So, some of that. Under there. This is really strange star washer, I've never seen this before. Weird. I think it's something to do with anti-reverse, to be honest. Can you see that if I put that there? Weird stuff, man. You can tell it's a carbon text set. It's got grooves in it, and that's a big or small one, if that makes any sense. It's a big or small one. Right. So this. Onto the right hand pull, the right hand pin. I'm going to cover the whole base plate in a little bit of grease now. Just a little bit. Just as a preservative. That's all I'm doing that for. Alright, I did. That's cool. Right. There's my base plate covered in a very smidge of oil. So it's next to the bottom. There's then and the release mechanism. I'm guessing that's got something that corresponds with that thing. Does it stop it reversing? Not really, no. It's weird, I don't understand what that was. I've got to look at the schematics of this reel because that's well different to what I'm used to. Well different. Now it is this thing, pinion, I think it's called. And you just put, it's not fluffy, is it? No. Just sort that out. Just put a bit on that. And that goes small side down into the recess. It's a reverse of getting it out. And make sure it's smooth, which is happy days. That goes that way around. That way. That way around. Lovely. Put a tiny bit of this oil on these fittings. Now it's this spring. And I've just sat there. It's hooked on like that. Pretty sure of it. Just like that. Okay. That's a bizarre spring, I have to say. Make sure your button's in the right place. Push that down. So make sure that's in the right place. It's going on there. It's going to come out. It's all a bit fiddly, this one. A bit different. That is well different how that goes together, I've got to tell you. How does that one go together? There we go. Yeah, that's still working. This one. Weird, man. Weird one. Well, that's enough oil on that anyway, you don't want to. Is my phone charging? Yeah. Scooby, welcome in. We were unboxing a reel, but we're now like taking it apart because, you know me, mate. Can't just unbox something, can I? It wasn't brand new. There's a bit of oil on the bottom of that. And it goes on your shaft. I don't know, it washes weird, but it works. Right, and then it's this bit that can just go on dry. Be careful when you push it together with the gears. They mesh lovely, they do. And before we forget, we're going to put the grease on the gear. And you just dab it all around every tooth, make sure every tooth's got some on. Not too much. You don't want it in your clutch, wipe it off the top when you get it on top. So that will spread onto the other gear. There we go. Lovely that is. There we go. Nice, right. That's that oiled up. Now it's clutch. I'll tell you what I forgot to put under there. Which is no biggie. Little washer first under there. There we go. And then that back on. There we go. There we go. Right. the grease off on my work t-shirt. I'm just going to rub these through tissue as we go. Blow them off. They always feel a bit gritty, but they're not, they're weird. I suppose they're supposed to, aren't they? Don't put oil in your clutch, man. And that was the one that was at the bottom already. I'm going to put that one at the top because that was the dodgy one. And there's this one. This one's got two little notches on it. And we go in the little grooves that are there. Just there, it's gone into. There's another one of these. I hope you're not too bored, guys, I'm sorry. There's 23 likes and 12 people, come on guys. Happy days. Right, this spring's all in place, yeah? Yeah, that's all in place. That's on. This thing's ready to go when we put it together. Let's put that in now. Okay. There's two ways that can go up, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to go that way with it for a change. Seems more natural. Right. Let me show you that in the book though, which way to put that on. Okay, right. So we now need to, what am I doing next? We are putting the case on, which is already greased. And that is, I still don't understand why they have the washer there. I don't get that. I'll look at the schematics and if it needs it, I'll put it in there. I haven't got the schematics with it, unfortunately. You can't have everything, man. It's got a box. Oh, that is buttery, man. That's a buttery release, so that's good. Put the screws back in on that. Just these two that I kept to one side. I put a little bit of oil in the holes so we know the bolts aren't going to stick here. So we'll do that so they don't seize in there. And these washers I've replaced. One goes up, so the cup up, and one goes cup down, so it makes like a spring. So it does that sort of affair, like that. It looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? Then this is cleaned. We did crank them up, didn't we? Sure we did. Yeah. And we'll put this cap back on. This will need a using and then oil and then another clean after a couple of uses. Apparently if they spin, you take a screwdriver and poke it there. And yeah, it stops it spinning. Happy days. There we go. Lovely. Right. There we go. Drag's working. And then it is the spring the right way up. I don't know why they put it the way they had. People do strange things, isn't they? Just going to put a dab of oil on it. It's a springy thing. What next? Handle. I'm going to go with the original. I don't like the little ones. Nothing wrong with it. So much better the original. And that stubby, that funny screw. That was massively too long, but it is not. Nice little screwdrivers for all this, yeah. I need for big chunky stuff. And then the bolt. Snip that. And you always find is that when that nut there points the hole, this plate should fill in the right place. Bang. So when the nut point lines up with the hole, this thing will, so this plate will fill. It'll tip. You can buy all these tools and this malarkey to line that up. Well, that didn't sound like that when we took that apart. That was going zzz when you span that. No, that does obviously. That's different, that's better. Feels much better. Right, good. So there's that bit completed. A few over there, innit? These bits are missing because we didn't put them in because that bit's, God knows why that was ever in there. I'll have a look for that. What's in that here? Taking the spool clip out as well, the spindle clip. We've got the cage. So what can we do now? We can put that back on the cage technically, or is it better to do it the other way around? No, that's alright. We've got crown screws on, captive ones. It's a small screwdriver, so you can put quite a bit of force on it, it's fine. Alright, that's nice, it's all sweet. It's all feeling better. That's feeling better now, that anti-reverse. I greased it. A lot better. Much better. Happy days. I'll get some WD-40s and GT85 and I'll flush that out a couple of times. I need some high pressure stuff behind it. Let's do that. Right, so the bullet's clean. That goes back in its end in a minute. No need for lubing it. Brass on whatever it's on, doesn't need it. Bearings, they didn't seem great to me, so let's have a look at that. If you want to hang around, guys, it's up to you. Let's have a look at the bearings. I think that's done with the grease still over there. There's one of the bearings. There's the side screws. Let's get the tray. JD, welcome in. JD, mate. Here it is. You've missed the gearbox bit. We had some rust issues in there, Jay. We had some rust. It's alright now. So there should be a little fish in it. Do you like my toolbox? This is my real stuff. See what the bearings are saying. These should be ABEC 9s according to ABEC 7s at least, but they look like ABEC 9s. Loads of oil in them. Well, too much oil in them. Generally these should be run dry. Which we're going to attempt to do, but I'm not taking out. Yeah. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm basically getting a fishing hook. And I'm finding the end of the clip that holds the bearing race in place. And I'm picking it out. But you've got to be really careful because look at it, look. This is what I dropped when I've done Andy's reels. Oh no. Yeah, that's an ABEC bearing, alright? That's an ABEC 9. And it's full of oil. Full of it. Look at the thinness of them cases, look. Wow. That's how you know it's an ABEC 9, I reckon, half the time. In that case it's tiny. It's got a funny race on one side, but you're not going to see any of this, I know you're not. But in there, it's got a funny solid race and a load of grease. Get the grease out, get the grease out. Still got a bit of light fluid in from last time, that's alright. Oh man, that is loads coming out of that. That's going to be so much better once we've done this. The other bearing. Yeah, that's actually a clip. Very easy to lose clip, that one. The brake blocks that I've already taken off, put them in there. These bearings should pop out, and there should be a washer under that, which is, this is so wet, man. Why is this soaked in oil? What is going on? I'm going to wash the spool quick, guys. Bear with me. Let's get the bearing apart first. I can't wash the spool off. I had to say that on before. These are hybrid ceramic bearings, like soaked in oil, and I mean saturated. I'll be with the chat in a minute. I'll have a break. Let's get this. Slightly manky looking bearing apart. I don't always want to come apart, that's the problem. This one looks a bit rusty, man. Never a good sign. Wow, did that go over there? Yeah, it did. Join the party. That doesn't look great, this one. On the inside's right. But John B, are you still here, John? Because I've just suddenly thought, did you say something about you've done a bloody donation again, man? At the shop? Because you're a nightmare, mate. If you have. Thank you very much, but you got it's naughty, man. Fishing Dorset Live. Sorry, you just seen a pair of hands and a bearing trying to be undone with us. How it is right now, man, I'm afraid. This one's a bit manky. I will not be defeated though. I might be. Sometimes you got to put it in the fluid before you try getting the clip out, which we're going to do. One side's off anyway. Does it even spin? I haven't tried it yet. It does, yeah. We got a new reel, Shane. Oh no, I bust my little pot. My favourite one as well. I must have another one of them in the cupboard. Yeah, we're just trying to get the this brand in my new reel service. I wasn't planning on doing a service, to be honest with you, but it's kind of evolved into it. I hope you're well though, Shane, and anyone that's joined. I'm just saying we're going to find another small tub. Doesn't take quite as much fluid. Glass jar will do it nicely. Look at the mank coming off of them. Alright. I'll look for that somewhere, well that'll work. Yeah, we're just doing the bearings at the moment. With my new C3, oh that's better, straight away. C3 CT Chrome, not Chrome, Sports Rocket. It's a C3 CT Sports Rocket Mark 1, but it doesn't say Mark 1, it is just a normal one. Rare as rocking horse to get hold of one. I managed to blag one off eBay. Oh, that one sounds harsh, but they're ceramic, we do. These kids have a case up here. Yeah, 100% Shane. Curbside Classics, welcome in. I hope everyone's well. Sorry, I'm just sitting here doing a reel. It was going to be a just a full-on unboxing and nothing else, but I think they're going to be on for about 10 minutes. But it's evolved into some monstrous, great big take your reel apart variant. But I know Kojak likes them, so. And the rockets are sat there, and Kojak wanted to see the rockets. There's going to be a different angle of the chrome rocket Kojak. Give you an end perspective of it. The man wanted to see my rockets. They are minters though, don't they? Look at them. Thanks to JD for passing on the contact on that one, on them rockets. So JD, mate, once again, thank you for the contact of the chrome rockets and the beginning of my Abu addiction again. Because of that, I am now obsessed with Poxy Abus again. It's not a bad addiction, I suppose. It certainly ain't as expensive as some addictions out there. It's happy days. I can't get this one off. This one's doing me head in slowly. It starts boring me a little bit. It doesn't. Because you should be able to get these out, but sometimes they just will not come out. That just popped out. No. So we normally flush it without doing that anyway. One side's off. Just a more thorough job with both off, isn't it? I'm going to clean the side pieces. And clean the. I'll tell you what, actually, I don't like that washer. It's not essential, it's manky. That's the spool washer. I've got some brand new tournament washers. I'll put a brand new tournament washer on that side. Which clears the spool better so it doesn't wear your spool down, your spindle down. I've got some nice new bits here as well, which I managed to acquire. Happy days. Yeah, so I'll show you the difference between the one I'm going to put in and the manky one that come out. Manky. We've got a little bag, we've got a brand new, actually yeah, we've got a brand new clutch and gear there, I forgot about that. There's a brand new clutch there. There's some spare shafts. There's also some, you know the ones that I said I trimmed down, the 6,500 shafts, that's them. Because there's no, you shouldn't do that, I decided. They're going to be cut down as 5,500 shafts. There is a 5,500 shaft, so it's just about 10 mil short. Or whatever it is, 6 mil, whatever it is. Now them two things there are slowly filling up, look, with Abu bits. But the difference here is, right, let's have a look. So, there is the original washer that come out of the manky washer that you're going to get any of this. There is the manky washer that come out here. Alright. This one's a lot skinnier here. It's a lot skinnier look. It's like, so it doesn't ever touch the spindle. It's much better. No. They're much better. Well, these are ceramic hybrid ABEC 9s, yeah? And they're going dry because they don't need oil. Once I've got the grit and stuff out of them. Does this one put its case back in? No. And once that's dry, that thing ain't going to stop spinning. That's great, that's what we want. put that on the radiator in a minute, that one. I'm ready. I'm ready to heat up for 5 minutes and I'll have a little chill whilst I'm drying the bearings in. I'm going to blow as much of that lighter fluid out as possible. And once these dry up, they'll speed up. So put them on a little metal dish and I put them on the radiator. Normally. In a little metal dish. And trip yourself up on the wrapper for the reel. That's a good thing. That bowl will warm up and they'll dry up, you know. I'm going to watch this Mankey article now. It's so full of grit and not grit, but there's a bit of grit on it, look. And it's oil. It's just covered in oil. I don't know why people think you got to put oil on everything on a reel. So that much oil, man, they go heavy with fairy. Hot water. I know it's a bit boring, guys, but it's alive and I ain't got the inspiration to go fishing. So, this might give me it. Better. Right, we've got all that manky oil out of the spool now. The inside of it and everywhere. There's just no need for that, man. I'm supposed to be dry in there, man. Unbalances your spool, oil stuck all over it. It's not good. Well, that line looks disgusting as well, so that's the next thing, but I'm not doing that on live. I don't know what line that is, but it looks horrible. There we go, look, there we go. This does look like a black rocket. I think this is a V-spool, a rocket V-spool. I'm going to take the line off later and have a look. But yeah, that's clean. That's a clean spool, man. It's got no real, it's got a little, no, that's come off. It's got no nastiness on the edges. Nice. Hi Easton, welcome in. Michelle, welcome in. We're just pissing around with the reel if you're wondering what I'm doing. As I do, you know, I'm good at that, I like doing it, don't I? So. But it's another one. It's a CT, a C3 CT in a uprated, etched, pretty much brand new cage. It came with this handle on it, which is an original Abu one, I have to tell you. That's an original twin Abu handle, so that is well worth having. I don't want it on that reel. That might be nice on the orange. That might work well on the orange. But yeah, I'm just going over the reel now. It's supposed to be an unboxing and it's turned into a absolute service. But yeah, basically this has got the same sort of cage. So look, there you go, same sort of cage. That's definitely a newer one. Tell by the etch is different. Let's get these out, get these bearings cleaned up, these side cases. They're all dry now and oil free. It's amazing the difference. The oil can transfer from that one to the bearing. You don't want oil and dry bearings. No point in being dry, man. I'll throw this liquid away because it's not looking good. I was going to save it, but it's not looking good. It'll be like an hour or so into this live, isn't it? And it's supposed to be minutes long. An hour 15. Obviously if I ain't with you guys and doing it on my own, I can do this a lot quicker now. I can do these in like 15 minutes if I'm not messing around on my way. Yeah, it's worth doing, isn't it? At least you guys see. Look at the colour of that though, look, that's come out of them bearings, man. So that's, then I'll have to do it again soon. Because one clean's never enough, you've got to clean it, then run it, and then clean it again. That's what I find anyway. And I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the shaft, because if they've got any sort of play on them, the bearings, they recommend you just smear a little bit of grease down this part of the shaft, and it takes up the tolerance of the bearings. I mean, you can see actually that the bearing's been scudding on that side, but not so much on this side. So this bearing's been scudding a little bit. It definitely wants a little bit of grease on it. That's all right. But not on the bearing. Yeah, that's a hybrid ceramic bearing all day long. That's just going to spin. That's not even probably dry yet now. That's just not going to stop spinning now. Happy days. That was the one that was scudding. Spins forever though. So that's good. Hybrid ceramics cleaned. ABEC 9s, baby. Let's go. Let's come back together. Which was the main thing we picked that one? These are quite awkward. That one up. I'm going to put, this is the better bearing, it seems, so I'm going to put this in the drive side. It's the one that's a bit rusty it was, so I'm going to, on the outer casing, so we're going to put this on the drive side and give it some work, and then it'll clean it up. Oh man, they're different to get in. Wow man, that ain't normal. I'm glad I forgot that nail now. I forgot to cut that nail the other day. I'm glad I did, 'cause I need that. I helped me push them. Cut my nails yesterday and I forgot that nail. That's good though, 'cause I need it. Yeah man, that spool's not going to stop. That's good. So that one can go in the dry. No, which one was the better sounding one? Oh, this one. This one can go in the drive side. Fiddly little buggers these are. Before you ever let go properly, make sure it's in, man. Always. Now, these are definitely ABEC 9 bearings, and I've got some more of these turning up. They're actually at the post office. They'll be there tomorrow to pick up. So. And that's from the TSRs. Some TSRs are getting a set of brand new ABEC 9s. And so will this probably, my Mark II rocket, sports rocket, and my 5500 as well. They'll all be getting new bearings. All my reels are getting new bearings in the next couple of weeks. Just because I've owned the reels now for a while, they need bearings changed before it does damage to shafts. And these are so awkward. It's because they're ABEC 9s, the tolerance is tighter. Oh dear. They don't want to stop. Right. Which one is this nicest sounding out of the two? I think they're both pretty much. That one seems to be smooth. Put that one in the dry side. So this was the rougher looking one. So it's basically this spool, dry, tournament washer. And that's what that is. It stops it hitting the spool. fits like a glove and stops it in the spool. Then. Bearing, brake and drive. Not that I'm putting any brake into this. Dirty little clip. This is the older setup. I hate these clips, man. So awkward. This one particularly. There we go. There she's in. And this one just drops in. And it should be spindle. And I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the spindle to stop any chatter. And I'm talking, you just, because all this stuff about spindles moving, they don't move, trust me. They don't spin anywhere. They move side to side, not round. And that's just, this basically is in case the bearing has got a bit of wear, it grabs hold of the grease. This was a little tip that DJ Moronics, is it? Can't think what his actual name is, but he's the man who advised on that one. Well, that's all lovely compared to how it was when it came apart. So the spool goes in that way down. It's a 2-slot pinion, so you've got to make sure you get that in the right place, yeah? Which it is. And then side case. And yeah, we've got some bits left over because I didn't want to put them in. Because I don't think they should be in there. I'll find out in a minute. And it's screwed. Wow. Making sure you've got the right size one, so you're not messing the screws up. You see, I didn't lay that out in any order. That nearly messed that screw up, but it didn't. It slipped off, so that was good. I didn't put that in any sort of order. I just laid it all out anyway and managed. I now know where they go. There we go. That should be it. Oh, that's better. That's much better, real. Yeah, that's feeling a lot nicer. Let's get the side plate set. So that's with the mags on, yeah? Fully. You've got no rubbing or anything, so that's good. This, at least you see this live, no foolery. 7, 8. About 8 seconds, perfect, in my opinion, for fishing. That's sort of like how you want it, 8 to 10 seconds. 14 is like pushing your luck, 12 is pushing your luck for someone like me or yourselves. If you're a tournament caster, you want it about 14 seconds. But for me and you want it about 8, which that is. So what's it saying when it's off? That's the question. Let's have that mag off. Needs new bearings. Don't want to spin for long at all, to be honest. Nah, them bearings are shot in that reel. It was 23 seconds, but that's not enough. The mag it might not be set up quite right, so I might need to mess with it. But to be honest, it's going to fish lovely like that. That's the thing, it's going to fish so well with that mag in. Like, it's going to be about probably It's normally 2 half turns out for me, right? Let's see what that does. No timer. Oh, okay, yeah, that's got, definitely needs some bearings. It's 11 seconds then, 12 seconds, so that's how I normally fish with it, about 2 half turns out on most reels. That feels nice as well, at that pace. I mean, as soon as it goes out any more than that, it's too much, you can feel it, it's too loose. You can feel that. As soon as you come in, and then you go that one turn out, it's perfect. Feels just right. So. Engaged it. So easy to do. Yeah, it goes alright. It could go better, and it will go better, so. I mean, the line's probably loaded badly, looking at that. It's not bad actually, it's fell back a bit. Yeah, it's not balanced very well, but it all works really nicely, that's the main thing. It does now anyway. Yeah, it's got plenty of drag on it. Don't remember them carrying on spinning like that though on the others. So why is that doing that? Not that it really matters. That's what's saying, do that different mechanism in it, must be. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, that's different, very different. It's going to be a beast to cast with. It's going to be an absolute beauty to cast that one. I have to tell you. Absolute beauty. Where does it touch the mag anyway? Yeah, there. See that face in the mag, that little mark, the spool's pretty central. It's central. I suppose it's as close as that can go. That seems a bit better. That seems better. Not a great deal, but it does seem better. This needs some new bearings, but what a nice reel. This is going into a one-piece Akios cage eventually, this is. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Shouldn't do that, Jay. Why is it doing that? They've been pressing the button, haven't they? That's why. They've been doing all that button pressing rubbish. That's why it does that. I wonder if it's something to do with that cog. That's how they do it, isn't it? Spin it up. Hate it. I wonder if that is to do with that cog. There's a different cog in there, that little funny star thing. And I wonder if that carries on running like that. Why does that carry on running like that? Jay! It's not a big issue, but why does that carry on running like that? Anti-reverse works. Weird. See, it's Sloppy Joe's sauce. What's Sloppy Joe's? We don't have that here, I think. Yeah, the spool's nice and central. I've got to work that out though, what's going on with that? Do all Abbeys do that? They normally stop, don't they? Or am I wrong? It still works fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It must be something to do with that weird star underneath. It's got to be. Bizarre, they spin it up. Anyway, it works. It's a nice reel, man. It's going to be an absolute beast to cast with. That magnet's seriously good on this. QTC magnet, so it's always going to be good. It's top of the range magnet at the end of the day, so it's always going to be good. I know that's never going to touch the spool where we've got it positioned. The bloke knew how to set this reel up, because I haven't moved none of that. So the geezer knew how to set all this up. Really. All the ladies, very sexist of me, it could have been a lady there. It wasn't though, to be honest, I know it was a man. Make sure they're tight. It's the double-sided grub screws which make it so much better, I can tell you. That's it, the reel's set up to use. Maybe that's why that washer is in there. That washer had nothing to do with that. This washer was in. I've got to look at the schematics of this reel in a minute. That washer is in a weird placement. I wonder if they thought he would sort that drag out. Seems pretty good to me. Does anyone know with the Carbon Tech washer kit, do you add an extra washer in the other side? I don't think so. I think they just did it for the fun of it. One of the other rockets have got it in there. It's fine. So there we go. One really smooth reel, to be honest. I don't know why it does that though afterwards, but they've been playing with that. They've been making that spin. Pretty sure that's what they've done. It doesn't matter though, it still works, and I'll work out what's going on with that. That isn't annoying, but it is. Oh, yeah, the anti-reverse ain't working. Yeah, it is now. Yeah, the anti-reverse isn't playing ball on it. Okay. I've got to work this out then, guys. There's something not quite right about this reel then. Well, the anti-reverse is working. We're going on about. Just that one. It's weird. I've never had one do that before, I'm sure I haven't. Unless I'm being an idiot. Can't force that around. I don't know. Is it supposed to carry on spinning on it? Hi Jamie, thanks for being here. So it looks like we're done then, guys, because that's running really smooth. But it's that big. I'm bugged by that. It shouldn't do that, I'm sure. But it's not. The anti's alright. Oh, I say that. Yeah, the anti, once you've got it engaged, that's fine. If something's just not biting there, that's all it is. It just needs a little bit of fettling, I think. It's probably that two-piece pinion. I might need to change that. That's one of them two-piece pinions, but that's what it is. It's because it's one of them two-gear pinions. Maybe I haven't engaged it quite right. Fine. But anyway, we've got the wheel sorted. Here's one of them. There we go. That's my new toy. Come with that handle. Didn't like it. I'm going to go on to the schematics when we finish this live, and I'm going to see what this washer is for. It was put in underneath the star, underneath the two little washers. The spring, I don't know why that was in there. That's not any of my other abbeys. And I want to know why it's doing that thing where it carries on running. So, and I want to drink my freezing cold tea. Oh, I need to spat that out, and that is actually freezing cold. So yeah. There we go. A QT seed rocket. It's a nice monomag, that is. And looking at that, it's probably the same as the one that's on my 5500, just without the QTC written on it. Do you like my nice clean work clothes? Yeah, I mean, it's bugging me what's going on with that, running like that. Pretty sure it's supposed to stop. I think they've been playing with it, like pressing the button on that malarkey. So it might just need something messing around. Like, it's not, look, so that's not engaging until you get it dead right. As soon as you let go of that handle. So I wonder if it's the anti-reverse, which isn't a biggie. I'll change it if I have to. It does work, but then times it gives way, so it could be anti-reverse. Seems to be working though. Just when it's not quite geared properly in the right place. It's when that knob's not coming up properly. You've got to make sure that knob's coming up properly, then it's alright. No, that's fine. It's me being a knob, I think. But yeah, man. So we've got rockets for days, man. We've got rockets everywhere. Look at them. I'm the rocket man. Too many rockets, man. I would say, does anyone want to buy a rocket, but I'm not selling any of them. Not these ones. Yeah, that's another purchase that I'm happy with. Just a bit knocked about why that's spinning, but I think it's something to do with the internals. It's a bit different to all the other Arrows. And I'm wondering if it's got some Akios bits in it, or if it's how a rocket, sports rocket is, and they changed the Mark IIs. So I need to look at the schematics for this particular reel, ignoring the flat cage because that shouldn't be on it. But yeah, happy days, man. Yet another beauty. I don't know what that line is. I wouldn't trust that line. It's not the smoothest beast in the world. Wow. It's not the smoothest, not the fastest. It's going to be lovely to fish with, just like my other rocket. My Mark II is lovely to fish with. That's why I wanted it, because it's really rare to get hold of these now. And these 6500 C3 CTs, like, there's loads of Mark IIs out there, but Mark Is are very difficult indeed. Happy days. Seems good, other than it's got a little bit of a gearing issue, which I'm going to look into. It'd fish. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to destroy or anything. It's not going to blow up. It's different. I think it's just different to the others. I think they changed things as it moved on. Like that return spring is well different. Things like that. I can change all that up though. I've got a spare one over there. So I can change all this stuff up. I've got one out the other reel. So I've got things like the spring and the return spring and the little spring to go with it and stuff. So I can change that spring system up and put a different one in it. It's not a big problem. It might just be that that's causing that issue. And I need to look into why it's got that funny little star washer in there, which I had in there. I don't understand why I had that in there. So. Right guys, I'm going to call it off now. Thanks for all joining. I know it's been a terribly boring, but we've serviced this. We didn't just unbox it in the end, we serviced it. We've realised it could have maybe a gearing issue. I don't think so though, I just think it's how this older one works. I'm just not used to it. It's got a beautiful, like that monomag is worth as much as I paid for the reel, if not more. So, happy days. Here it was more about the monomag and getting the side cases for me, to be honest. The rest of it was actually irrelevant. It was getting the drag, that thing there is rare as, in a good condition, that one's in good nick. The side case is in good nick, rare as, and the QTC monomag, rare as. So the combination of them parts, once I get my cage and maybe some new internals to this reel, she'll be a beauty. Until then guys, I'm going to ring off. I'll say goodbye. Good night, everyone. I'll catch you soon. I don't know if anyone's fishing. There we go. There's my little... The real den. The real workshop. Yeah, sorry it's been a bit boring. JD, I'll give you a call later, man, if that's alright. Sorry it's been a bit boring, but I'm not feeling great, I'm not going to lie. So I just wanted to come live and just give me something to do. There's only 6 people here now, 27 likes, thanks very much. Hour and 40 minutes in. Thanks for being here, guys. Kodak, I'm going to call you in a minute, mate, after the live. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining. Catch you on the beach, guys.